Cool.
We good?
Yay.
Yay. Yes. Woo!
Cookie, you look like you're about to pass out.
I have to video edit still, so the manager wants a dry run of all these things by tomorrow, so I'm doing as much as I can, and I haven't heard from my counterpart video producer, so I'm kind of worried. But
You're gonna pull an all-nighter on this?
no, because it won't go out until like Tuesday, but again, dry run, so I'm gonna do my parts, knowing I did my parts and have that done tomorrow. But if that my counterpart doesn't do anything, I may have to do it all weekend. So yeah. Lloyd's clothes were closed the whole entire time he was giving his social media infos. Yes, I saw that.
They probably were really close because I'm like, what is my social media? Fuck.
So we are going to be in our post podcast Q&A, whichever. Let's just hang, talk, anything. Charles asking, Sarah, what stocks were you and Charlie trying to buy?
We were trying to do AMC and Nokia.
Nokia?
Yes.
Why?
Because they were like on the list of things that might, be inflated.
They were cheap.
Yeah.
I think GameStop let me look what GameStop is right now.
Was it like 400 something?
Is it?
But yeah, Nokia was also blocked.
Last I checked, GameStop was at 211, right?
They dropped heavy. They're at 193 right now.
Oh, okay. They were at like 400 something earlier. So yeah, they've dropped.
Oh yeah.
I think
2 p.m. they're at 492.
Yeah, because they were trying to hold still until the hedge fund declared bankruptcy. So.
Wow, that's crazy. It's interesting seeing like how it just goes up, then way down, and then coming back up, and then one big spike, and then coming straight back down. And that's all just one day. That is just one day. That's crazy.
Yeah, welcome to stock market.
Nope. I just want turnip stock market. That's all I care about.
Turnip stock.
That's not like a real stock market though. I wish you could actually. That would be kind of cool if Animal Crossing introduced cryptocurrency into the fucking turnip stock market.
Oh my gosh, no.
I'd buy it. Just because it's Animal Crossing.
But yeah, it's kind of interesting
How what now?
How a week ago GameStop was trading at like $2 a stock, and they shot up to almost $400.
Yeah.
No, almost $500.
It's almost like the system maybe isn't, a good indicator of the health of our economy. Because it's all a freaking casino game.
Well, and like judging it off of unemployment isn't even a good indicator anymore because they don't even track the people who stopped looking for work.
Yeah.
I know. The world is weird right now. I'd rather stay home.
Was there music that just suddenly played?
Yeah, sorry, that was my fault.
Oh, okay. No, it's fine. I was just like, am I going crazy? I feel like I'm going crazy.
So are you guys excited for Alien on Sunday?
I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see the resolution to the big cliffhanger we had.
Right? I can't remember what it is.
Well, we're in that. So we're in the that place. It was like kind of a unique place. We're kind of making a stop and just doing something for them. And then the lights went out as we were leaving, and then someone got like eaten. We're all like, "Oh God!"
That's right. Oh.
Or there was like a murder, I think, and we don't. Something's going very, very wrong.
Right.
Because I think we're just transporting a body, I think. And
the body got out.
Yes,
yeah.
The body's gone. That's right. I know it's been a while. Hopefully he'll do a recap.
Oh, for sure. I
No,
was
I'll
good
just
about doing that.
watch the last last episode. Is that up?
works. I think so.
Yes,
Okay.
I usually get those up pretty quick.
Okay, I need your work habit for podcast. Anyway, I'll watch that. But Pelly's right. I've got to watch Royal Rumble too. How's that gonna work?
Is that what they're watching right now? I was hearing a lot of cheering from our TV, and I don't know what it was from.
Royal Rumble? No, Royal Rumble Sunday. So.
I don't get you wrestling fans at all.
What do you mean? What's wrong with wrestling?
I just don't see the appeal of it. I really don't.
Charles asking, what have you been playing lately? He's been playing New Vegas again. Nice.
14. Way too. I mean, but honestly, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm just watching TV because I've been so like just really drained lately that I have some like unimportant health issues for this past month that I'm hopefully getting resolved tomorrow. And so I've just been very like after work every day. But we were trying to keep up with 14 because they have all the whole like, I don't know. There's 3 different armor sets. You get them 3 different ways, and I don't understand it. I'm just told like you got to do this roulette and get it. I'm like, all right, that's cool. So I'm doing that.
I haven't played anything.
I understand. I'm basically not playing anything.
Like, I've been playing Fate Grand Order again just because it's so easy and it's on the phone and you just kind of like click, 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 done. So I get the appeal of it being on a mobile game. But even if I have like, I have Team Fight Tactics on here too. It's like I don't have a thing to, I don't even want to play it because it just requires thinking. So I get how Pelly plays Fate Grand Order all the time just because you're not really thinking as much and you're just pressing whatever. So that's my mobile gaming. Fate Grand Order, a gotcha game, and I don't spend money on it. So
This kind of gotcha game.
I beat Cyberpunk. I beat Yakuza Like a Dragon. I started playing the older Yakuza games. I downloaded Red Dead. Can probably play through that.
oh my god, that's so boring. I tried Red Dead and I just fell asleep.
I didn't play the first one, so I'm not. I kind of going into it blind, other than like what I saw Robbie doing on Checkpoint a while back, like running over people with horses and shit.
It's just so boring.
Charles, you got to go with the original Fate Stay Night visual novel game. I only played the first route because it's super fucking long.
I would say start with the anime though.
Yeah, it's faster.
Do Unlimited Blade Works first. That will get you started. Then you can watch Fate Zero to see how that leads into that, because Fate Zero is the prequel. Because that's how I got into Fate. It was
You don't do the original anime? It's like the original storyline.
It was sucky.
It's not great, but it gets you.
That's why I said no. That's why I skipped the whole that whole part. I'm like, no.
It's the only. You may want to read up what happens, only because it is like kind of the main storyline and the main like reveal there, which was meant to be like a plot twist, but is then like referenced in everything else. So you might just want to know what that plot twist is, and then keep going.
There's this funny video that someone did about trying to understand the Fate series, and it went through all of the different Fate series, and they're like, wait, do you want the short version or long version? It just went into a whole 5-minute video about it. So I'm going to post that link, and that will kind of give you the gist. There's spin-offs too, like the Magical Girl Ilya one. It's kind of cute. I hated it for a while because it just, it looked like Sakura card captor and everything, and I'm like, no.
Fair enough.
But watch Unlimited Blade Works first, then Fate Stay Night.
I need to watch that.
0.
I need to watch on the Liberate. Yeah, I need to watch that one. I know what happens, but I need to watch it because I heard that the anime version was really good.
Yes, it is. And then after that, Heaven's Feel you probably won't see until later because it'll be a while.
You could maybe skip that one.
Well, it's not bad.
Oh, maybe they'll make it as weird as the story as written. I don't know. It's a weird story. That's all I know.
The third movie just kind of wrecked it, but it was good the first and second one, but the third one, yeah. Ask Pelly. Pelly knows more.
I more know of it, less of like experienced it. Bro, like I know what happens in the main like 3 storylines, but I don't know anything about the spin-off series.
The originals are perfect, period. Let's just say that. The 3 roots and then 0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Shin Megami Tensei is kind of crazy. And then there's Kingdom Hearts, which I don't know how to describe that game.
I still can't get through the second Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, really? That one's one of the faster ones.
Really?
I've only played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. I haven't played any of the other ones,
It
so
took
I'm not.
forever. In the second one, it took forever to get through like the main prequel thing.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. The second one's prequel is the worst. Once you get past that point, it goes a little faster.
Yeah, just play 1 and 2 and forget the rest of them.
Yeah.
I've never dove into Shin Megami.
Shin Megami Tensei. They branched out. They're kind of what started Persona. Basically, it was like Shin Megami Tensei Persona, and then basically Shin Megami Tensei kind of went one way, and Persona made its own kind of series and thing. But they're very connected.
Oh, they are connected. Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Wait, does Kingdom Hearts have a weird sex scene, or is it?
No, he meant Fate Stay Night.
Okay.
PC Night has weird sex scenes.
Yes, it does. Original visual novel. Oh, yes.
To get magic or mana from your master or servant, you have to have sex with that person.
Well, that's only if you suck like what's his face does. Because normally you can just do it. Mages are just able to do it. But the main character's name I forget. It's like Shinji or something. No, that's even Galleon. Oops. Shirin. He sucks. Yeah. He sucks and can't do it. So yeah, he has to have sex with his person. Yeah, it's very strange.
Why are weebs always like, well, how are we going to transfer mana? They could just hold up their hands. No. They got to put penis in vagina.
I don't know what you do if, because I mean, there are like male summoners that get male patrons and female to female. So I don't know what you do then. I guess you're screwed.
Well, I mean, there's scissoring and butt sex.
Oh my gosh.
That's not. I don't know how to explain to you. That's not how it works for women.
Just don't ban us.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I'm cool with talking, but I'm just saying, Twitch, please don't ban us.
We're mature. Fuck it.
That's true.
Please, no children watch this. Please. I don't want to lose my job.
But porn taught me.
So before you joined our call, Sarah, we were talking about Belle Delphine again because she's into porn now. So like,
Oh.
I mean, she was doing porn before, but she was doing it in a way where she wasn't showing any genitalia at all.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Was she the one that like screwed up OnlyFans? Is that her?
No, she was the
No.
one that sold the bathwater.
yes.
Oh, okay, different person. Thank you.
Bathwater person.
I see. Okay.
Now she's actually like showing her nipples and kind of showing her vagina during sex. So
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool, I guess. Good for her.
I didn't know she was
I need
English.
that as a gift.
Good for her. based off of another GIF.
That was good. Oh yeah, me and Pally, we watched it just because we were like curious, and yeah, it was
her video.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it was just
Just cringe.
Yeah.
Were you you were able to watch it for free?
Somehow.
Yeah, there's leaks. All of them are leaked.
Okay, fair enough.
If anybody's paying for OnlyFans, you're an idiot. All that shit.
Well, to be fair, hold on. To be fair, like, no, I don't know. I call those people dumb. I think that is kind of weird. Only because like that's a product someone's putting out there.
True, but I mean, like at this point, most people who do porn get revenue from ads. Like that's kind of how it is. But like if you want to support one person, okay, fine. Good for you. I'm not going to go out and pay $50 to watch subpar porn.
Omega Wilthouse says those motherfuckers stole my credit card and put in fraudulent charges, never signing up for OnlyFans ever again. I'm so sorry, Omega.
That's awful. Oh, that sucks.
I am so sorry.
So sorry. Oh, that's awful. Yeesh.
Who did you sign up for?
You don't need to tell us that.
Yeah, you don't have to say
that.
You can DM me it. I don't care. I just want to know, like, was it worth it? Well, I know it wasn't worth it, but who was it?
Don't judge his tastes.
I'm not gonna judge his tastes. I just want to know, like, if it was worth it.
Oh man.
It wasn't worth it.
Obviously not memorable enough.
I suggested to Pelia to make an OnlyFans account and like kind of make it look like a boob or like a butt crack by using your thing. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just post a picture each. It is like,
dude, you remember the bombshell Callie delivered like a year ago about how she used to do like ERP? Yeah. She made a joke like a year ago around that once we started going on 14 that we should make an OnlyFans for 14 and just show a bunch of text. I don't know if anyone's gonna pay to watch that, but that'd be hilarious.
You never know.
People to mouth breathe and ERP.
I know, just like waiting as we're typing and then doing the very few amount of like emojis we can do. Make it work. Oh jeez.
Oh my gosh, ASMR. Read it. Read it.
What am I reading?
Oh, I'm sorry. Like, read the chats. the
chat oh.
As ASMR.
Yes, ASMR. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, there is there is a market for everything. But yeah, that there is if you try hard enough. Anyway.
Which is really interesting that most of the ASMR women on Twitch do lewds or porn on top of it. So you can get porn ASMR.
Yeah. My favorite is I do know a couple of guys who because supposedly with ASMR, how it works for some people is it's not sexual. I don't know. Anyway, for some people it's not, and which is totally fair. But I have to laugh because yes, I mean a lot of it kind of intersects, which I guess would suck for those people if they're not into it for that reason, and then that's like what they have to keep getting videos of. But everything gets sexualized. I know.
Because that's what I used to fall asleep to sometimes was ASMR because I'd get the tingles sometimes, but now I don't. So it's like, it's just placebo. Fuck it.
See, I don't know if this is a weird thing to admit, but like when people talk about the shivers or the tingles, like I just get that. Like I remember not understanding when people would say like, oh, that gave me shivers. And I found out later it's because like I get it all the time. Like there's not a lot of rhyme or reason why I get it. I just have gotten used to the fact that it's just something my body does randomly. And so it's not special to me because it's just like, yeah, this is just a thing that happens sometimes. I don't know why. It's just something weird about my body. So I don't know.
I know. Kids are into the ASMR stuff too. Like, I have a coworker's kid who's like 10 years old. Apparently, that's what she watches at night is ASMR, and it's just like,
Sensory, nice. That might
yeah,
be sensory and nice for them. I don't know. It could be.
really
I could
weird.
see that for certain kids. Like just sensory wise, it's just calming or soothing. I could see that. But
It's like whale noises, but in the modern world.
Very true.
dude, I mean, Callie used to have a TV on to fall asleep, which that was one thing she was willing to give up once we started sleeping in the same bed. Because I can't do that. I wear a mask to sleep, and I need like utter silence or at least white noise in order to fall asleep. Otherwise, I don't. So but everyone's different. I have like listened to music, but it's always been like very soft music, and I usually only do it if I have like a bad headache trying to go to bed. But otherwise, turn everything off.
Yes, turn everything off. Pelly, you don't need absolute silence to fall asleep. I'm in the other room doing typing and stuff, and he falls asleep anyway.
Callie goes to sleep so fast, and I'm so jealous.
Yeah, I have YouTube going. Like I can't. I have ADHD really bad. So if I don't have something distracting
you need
me,
more sensory.
yeah.
Yeah, you need a lot more sensory input. Something I've had to talk with my kids about because my kiddos with ADHD are really struggling right now with virtual school, and I had to kind of sit down with some of their parents and be like, give them something to do with their hands. Don't let them play video games, but give them something to do with their hands, please. Let them move around for the love of God.
Get
Because
them a
no,
fidget spinner.
something,
That'll help.
anything, yeah, just something, because like it's not this sitting down and just listening to the teacher is not working. I feel bad for kids. Like I could not do virtual school if I had to do this, because like how many of you guys have been in work meetings and been like, my phone? And now we're like telling kids to not do that. Like I always feel bad. I'm like, I know, I get it, but you really shouldn't be on your phone. Ugh, gosh, it sucks.
What up, Matt?
What up?
Hello.
That's the other half of Do a Better Gaming with Wheeze.
Oh, nice.
Oh, very cool. I'm guessing that is Blank Stare Evil Grind.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just don't like saying his entire name.
It is quite a long name, I will say that. It is very long. Okay, I don't know what they're doing in the other room, and I'm very concerned.
Was that Chewy on the other side?
It kind of did sound like Chewie. I'm very worried. All right, I guess we're starting our Star Wars RPG early.
Another home invasion.
Yeah, I know, right? It's very crazy, guys. I could like totally like they're on Twitch, so I don't know what they're watching. I can just see it's on my phone. I can totally like mess with them and just pause it and like X out of it right now. It'd be the funniest thing, but I'm not gonna do it. I just find it funny that I have that power.
Very nice power.
Yeah, I do apologize. I'll let them know that they need to be quieter for next time.
No, it's fine.
It's I like to be a little
Oh,
professional.
you tell them to be quiet, or I'll come to Michigan and make them quiet. The dog collars.
I do games every Saturday with Callie. My brother is the GM usually. Sunny actually does it online with us and Callie's brother. And we just finished a D&D Curse of Strahd. Well, we are finishing it tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, Saturday. Excuse me. But we're gonna be transitioning pretty soon to a Star Wars Fantasy Flight. So not RNG and T, it's a different game. I'm in 3 games. I do the RNG and T one. I have another game I do every other month. That's L5R, and then I do this one that's once a week. So, yay!
I promise you, Omega, as soon as the alien was done, I'm sure that you're gonna be in the next one with us. So
Yes. No, I have not streamed the ones that we do here. I'm not sure if they're really streamable. We're still in the Alien game. I'm not sure what we'll do next, to be honest with you, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's always interesting.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We might, I know we kind of talked about it. I think what we kind of want to do more of is like shorter games. Like this is a cool, longer concept, but we kind of wanted to do more of like almost like one shots, and then we'd have, you know, you guys as guests like come in kind of thing, and we might be more standard characters or something like that. We haven't really figured it out, but that was just something we'd like to do more shorter games, I think, in the future, to get more people to be involved and stuff like that. So we're gonna figure that out.
Bill really wants to start doing more like one-offs with alien shit, so I might start bringing people in on that.
Cool. Yeah, might be cool to do all sorts of different systems too. One shots in D&D might be hard if people are new to it, but if people aren't new to it, it's not so bad. But I know Aliens is really quick, so that wouldn't be bad. World of Darkness wouldn't be bad either. But yeah, don't worry, Mega Weltel, we'll figure it out. I know it's almost like a lot. I feel like lots of people are turning to tabletop due to COVID, so I can understand. Sorry, I have paper in my hands and I fidget. So
it's okay.
You do need Adderall now.
I don't think so. Or at the very least, I am not. If I do have ADHD, it's not to the level that I probably would need a prescription. It's probably pretty minor. My brother, on the other hand, is a different story. And he is still talking very loudly.
It's okay.
Pick up your mic and take it into the other room, and we just listen to them now.
Only. I don't want to take it out of here. It's pretty snug in here.
Turn off your camera.
I covered it.
His eyes still move.
Do they really?
No.
Yeah, they. Oh, really? They see. Oh, I thought they were moving a little bit.
Yeah, they do just a little bit, and I don't know why.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, you're pretty straight-faced right now. Thank you. I mean, it's nothing too special. A lot of it was with Callie's help, of course. But yeah, I got my Yeti still. We're thinking about getting myself a new microphone, but it's kind of expensive. So we got a mic arm, and I got my webcam, and I got 2 screens, so that's cool.
But you got a new job. You should be able to like buy a whole new studio.
Well, once I actually get more than a couple clients, then yes. Once I'm making more of that private practice money, then yes. But not
Just
right now.
Charge those clients $500 a session.
Yeah, I'm not skilled enough for that. Later, give me like 10 years, and yeah, maybe. Just kidding.
And you start like counseling like J-Lo or something like that.
Yeah, I've actually joked to myself that my dream would be to basically do therapy for obnoxiously rich people and really make them pay way too much, so that then I can actually help people who really need it and give them basically free therapy. Do my own sort of wealth distribution. But not anytime soon.
Sarah, the modern day Robin Hood, stealing from the rich and giving to the poor.
Exactly. But not anytime soon. I mean, it sucks. I am basically kind of shifting away from community mental health to private practice, which is not a good feeling, but if community mental health didn't have so many problems. So, oh well. What? Oh, I'm sorry. Omega Weltel, I was confused because I was like, okay, so his name has the word well in it. Is he telling us how he got his name? And then I went, oh, wait, no, we're talking about therapy.
He said his name is from Xenogears, so.
Oh, that's right. That is right. Well, that addiction to eating tinfoil, you might need to talk to somebody about that. Your stomach is, your liver is probably not happy with you.
Mm-hmm. can hear Pelly laughing in the other room.
I heard I just sort of go, huh.
I
Did my
hear
brother
that.
laugh? Okay. I was like, did you hear that?
Alright, I'll go laugh in the other room. So.
I was gonna say.
Everyone just do the Titus laugh. Ha ha ha. Oh, I love that scene.
Freaking knows what's going on over there.
I don't know. They're just talking really loudly. I've had to before, like I said, like I have clients. I've had to before, like usually my clients can't hear them, but like I have to like stop them and be like, guys, get away from the hallway, because sometimes they'll like kind of talk around just like outside this door, but my office is just a door down. It'll be so loud. It's just like, oh my lord, people. I am trying to not break HIPAA over here. Yay, working from home with 2 other people who also have to talk a lot in their jobs, and we all have to have like private spaces. Yay.
Ooh, I gotta watch this.
It is, I've heard in Japanese, it is interesting. I've heard like there's someone who made a compilation of a bunch of different languages of that laugh, and it's so funny. Is it more like a foo-foo? Do they do like full on? I have to listen.
これからの予定を説明してくれ。次はどこの寺院だ？
ね、ちょっと来て。
The music in 10 was so good.
It was good music, yeah. When does he laugh?
I know, I'm waiting for it too.
Here we go, I think I found it. Is this it? Is it? He's opened his mouth.
Oh. 元気ないね。
Is that like 220?
Thank you.
Huge.
ほら。
あ？
はい、やってみて。
Yeah, I want to burn him with fire.
That was a bird. That was, yeah, seagull, exactly. What the heck? I mean, I know I sound like a dying walrus when I laugh, but that's different.
Like, what kind of fucking direction do you give your people to sound like a fucking bird who's on drugs?
I mean, the problem is that they had no way to do this correctly, because the whole point is they're trying to force each other to laugh. So it is meant to be like a forced laugh, but it comes off so weird.
I mean, there's a way to force a laugh, and there's a way to fucking do it like that, which is not
yeah.
good.
My favorite thing somebody did once is they took is anybody a huge fan of Big Bang Theory? Because I'm about to make fun of it.
No. Like,
Okay.
I haven't.
Okay, good. So somebody like took a bunch of scenes from like Big Bang Theory and they just replaced the laugh track with Titus's laugh, and it was super funny. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I gotta see if I can find it. Let me see.
I want to see that.
Like, I'll admit that I like maybe the first season of Big Bang Theory, but then it got old after the first season.
There are some friends of mine that really described my problem with Big Bang Theory really well, and it's just that especially later seasons, it really stops becoming like a, inside joke with nerds and more like, LOL, look at these nerds be weird. Like it starts being more of like making fun of like nerd culture and less of like kind of more like inside jokes, and it really does feel like that way. And it also doesn't help that the characters, like with any sitcom, become absolutely insufferable.
And that's why I like Silicon Valley a lot better until they got rid of TJ Miller.
I found it, guys.
He's that internet guy, right?
TJ Miller was the comedian who had a brain aneurysm, I believe.
Oh.
I found the video, guys. It's called Big Bang Titus.
Why did
it's
we
the
stuff
best.
Reese's Cake 5 with 5 flavors? Because you can't handle 6.
Pay like
This sounds like a
$1,200 to
porn.
fix it.
You know, it occurs to me you could solve all your problems by obtaining more money. It occurs to me too. Hang on a moment.
It's really bad. Oh, it's so funny. I can't watch the whole thing. It's too cringy, but it's so funny.
Take some. Pay me back when you can.
Sadly, it's only just
Wow,
that
you got a
video.
lot
I
of money
think,
in there.
but
That's why it's guarded by snakes.
it's pretty great.
Jeez, I can't. I can't.
I just love how the music comes in the background. I am glad I've shared this with you all.
Man, that's too funny.
I hate the writing of that show so much, though. Those people who write for that show should never have another job in the industry again.
I don't know. Isn't like the Leonard guy a real geek too? Like he helps out with the jokes and
I think
stuff?
so. Yeah, one of them is, yeah. Because I know it's not the guy who plays like the main dude. He's nerdy, but he's not like, he doesn't get the stuff that he says.
Like,
It is weird because the writers in the show I thought were like physicists that also did comedy, but I don't know, man. It's weird. I don't really think much about it. The show is over.
yeah.
Oh, they canceled it? Good.
Well, no, they ended it. It had an ending.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. They should have canceled it.
Nope, instead we just still have two broke girls, which is somehow even less funny. I like Community. I never watched all of Community, but it's pretty funny. Yeah, now they have young Sheldon, which is very strange.
See, I haven't watched Community, but I like Dan Harmon's comedy. I've always liked Dan Harmon's shit.
It's pretty funny. I think I saw the first season and part of second season. I just never watched the whole thing. It's not that long. I just don't think I watched the whole thing. It's pretty funny though. I quite enjoy Community. The only thing that's weird about Community is like, I have to say a lot of the plot lines are very much like, this would not happen at community college. This would be a high school drama thing, but they're trying to make community college jokes, so it's whatever. Because they have like weird like dance, like, you know, the dance, like the homecoming dance like episode and stuff like that, and you're like, that doesn't happen at community college. That's okay.
It's TV.
Yeah, exactly. They just need drama. It's pretty funny.
No, I haven't watched Community. It's on my list, but I haven't watched it. I'm getting to the end of Breaking Bad right now.
Nice. Never watched
Jesus
it.
Christ, you're just watching Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
I never saw it, but
See, I wasn't.
my-
How did you never see it?
I just chose not to. Like, there's nothing
Okay.
wrong with it. It's just not my kind of show. Like, I know it's really good. It's especially ever since I graduated from grad school, I just kind of had a harder time, like, just watching drama for drama's sake. Nothing against it. It's just my life's a little stressful, so I didn't need it on my TV.
Makes
That's
sense.
all.
But
That's
all I'm getting at is like Breaking Bad was the Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones was the Game of Thrones.
Listen, I was forced to watch Game of Thrones. I liked Game of Thrones, as in I read the first 3 books, and I like the books. But no, I did because the last season was coming out. So Callie had me watch from season, because I watched season 1 already, but she had me watch season 2 up until the recent season in like a matter of 3 weeks, and that was rough.
Yeah,
That show is not meant to be binged, let me tell you. Not at all. There were nights like we would watch a couple episodes and I would have to turn to her and be like, no more tonight. Like, especially I think it was season 2 and season 3 were the worst. Because that's when they really like upped some of the sexual assault and rape stuff. And it was like I remember we were watching like 3 episodes, and after the 3rd one, I was like, it was like Saturday. I was like, nope, we're done. I can't do any more right now. Mentally, I can't. It's just, yeah, it was rough. It was really hard, especially for someone like me that gets really sensitive over those kinds of stuff. And so it was like, okay. In a way, though, it was one of the reasons why the final season, I mean, I understood why people were disappointed for sure, but in a way, it was almost nice because, like, there's honestly not a lot of bad stuff that happens in the final season. Very few people die. Way fewer than we expected. And so it's almost like, oh, okay. Like, it's almost like the most relaxing out of all the seasons, because so like so very little of dire consequence happens. So it's just kind of funny.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I've never watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer either.
I watched bits when I was younger. I watched episodes, but I do not remember it very well, so I can't. My aunt was a huge fan.
Yeah,
There's
I
a reason.
watched Buffy. I watched Charmed. I watched
that's my
Angel.
Yeah.
Charmed was one.
Charmed was another one. Like I saw episodes, but never like the whole thing. I watched a lot more cartoons growing up than live action. So
I watched Hercules and Xena.
yeah, I watched again another one. Like I watched episodes. I remember. I just don't remember the full storyline.
Yeah, for like a year and a half, my early morning shit, because I'd stay up all night and not go to school, was to watch Bleach and then go to the other channel for 2 episodes of Charmed and then go watch something else that I can't remember. I think it was like Reba or something.
I was so
Random to Reba.
when I was younger, even though I was a little young for it, there was, I don't know if you guys remembered Case Closed. It was an anime about like a genius detective who turns into a little kid.
Yes.
I was obsessed with that show when I was like 12 or something like that. Even though it was kind of a mature show, I was allowed to watch it because like it was about mysteries. So like all the violence was just about like murder mystery violence, which was okay. I could do that. And so, but what happened was over the summer, because I think it was on at like 11 or something like that. And whatever age I was at, my bedtime was 10, basically. And so, and over the summer, I was watching it. But then when school came, I wasn't allowed to stay up late to watch it anymore. And so I had to record it. And so I would record it whatever night it was on. And then like Friday night was my night to put in to watch Case Closed for the week. Oh gosh. That was a show I loved.
Full Metal Alchemist and then Case Closed would come on.
Yeah, I didn't really watch. I have seen all of the first Full Metal Alchemist, but only because one of my best friends, who's my maid of honor, actually, she loves that show. And so when we were in high school, she basically made me watch the whole thing. I haven't watched the new one, the newer one that had come out. I know that one like
Brother, yeah,
yeah. I gotta watch it because I know it's really good. I just haven't.
it's a lot better than the first one.
Yeah. Well, that I do know. I just haven't really sat down. I haven't really sat down and watched a ton of anime. I think I mentioned like Cal and I watched a bunch of like Yuri anime during our honeymoon sequence, but I otherwise just haven't watched a ton. I'm trying to think. It's like the last. I've been waiting to find an opportunity to watch Yona of the Dawn because I love the manga, but I never watched the anime. But I gotta watch that at some point. Just haven't yet. At some point, when maybe these two are doing something, I can be by myself and watch something.
Watch it really loudly and laugh.
Right.
Exactly.
So you got Chuck, Sunny, and Omega talking about Liquid TV on MTV.
Oh, I didn't really watch MTV that much.
You lived a very sheltered childhood.
Me? Nah.
Yes.
Well, I by choice, I guess. I was not the type of person that. So okay. Here's a story to explain why I was so sheltered. When I was like 12 or 13, I don't remember. Whenever Family Guy was on, Robbie was allowed to watch it, but like I kind of technically wasn't supposed to watch it, and I thought that was BS. So one day, like he had it on TV, and I was supposed to go in the other room. I don't know if my mom actually cared, but my brother cared because he didn't want to watch it with his little sister, so he made an excuse I was too young to watch it. So I was so mad that I went upstairs to my parents' bedroom to try to watch Family Guy on there. My first scene of Family Guy that I turned on when I watched it. Anyone remember Herbert the Pervert?
Yes.
Yes.
So the first scene I watched, I don't know if you remember, it's the scene when Chris first meets him and he's like talking about wanting to give him a popsicle or something like that. And then, Chris is like, oh, no, thank you, and leaves. And then he's all like, oh, you get back here or something like that, like something really weird. And I turned off the TV and decided I was too young for this. I mean, I don't know. We just didn't. I watched Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon and that kind of stuff. I didn't really watch a lot. I wasn't really interested in MTV, so I liked cartoons. So that's get your fat ass back here. That's what it was. That's exactly what the line was. I heard that and I went, I think I'm too young actually.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, they said ass.
I just wasn't like I don't know. You hear like my family now, you would like if you talked to my mother, you would have never believed I was ever sheltered. She was a very open person. She was a little more strict with me than with my brother. I don't know why. I think because I was a girl. But I don't know. I didn't really care. I was a very like, follow the rules kind of kid growing up. So like I didn't do anything that broke the rules. And stuff like that. And then when I got older, I just kind of like whatever. Whatever. So yeah. And then we started and then like literally a year later, we started watching Family Guy as a family, and then it was fine. It was very strange.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah,
That's
we
one
watched.
that you
Yeah,
did.
we had a couple of like family shows. So Family Guy was like a family show we'd watch all together. House was another one. Like every Tuesday night, we'd have dinner and the whole family watch House. Stuff like that. So, we had a couple of shows like that when I was growing up. For sure. Yeah, Family Guy is a family in House. Yeah, I know. It was. See, my favorite like adult show growing up when I got older, like I liked Family Guy, but I love Futurama. That was my jam when I was like 13.
That's
I
a
loved
good
that
one.
show. Yes.
Can't go wrong with the Futurama.
Yeah, we didn't really watch a lot of Simpsons, but I loved Futurama, which I know is sacrilege, but it's true.
No, Futurama's better than The Simpsons.
That's what I think.
Bar none.
Yeah, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, that was another one that because like when I got old enough to watch Adult Swim, like my brother and I would like wait for our parents to go to bed, then we'd giggle and watch Adult Swim. Aqua Teen Hunger Force was when I would watch. I found that pretty funny. Anyone remember Moral Oral? That show,
That
like
was the best
that
show ever.
traumatized me. I can't watch that show. It's too.
What is Moral
And you have to remember it's a claymation. My head remembers it being claymation. It's basically supposed to be a kind of like a spoofy story about a kid who gets raised like ultra religious and kind of spoofs about the problems with that. You have to remember that like I was raised pretty religious, and some of those stories were actually pretty traumatizing. I couldn't watch them.
The oblongs.
The turkey basters episode I'm thinking of.
That's the best episode.
Me as a kid was not having that one.
Wow. I
No,
vaguely remember something like this.
No, thank you. Yeah, Aqua
But
Teen Hunger
you don't
Force.
remember the oblongs? With the dad who had like no arms or legs.
Oh
just popped out.
yeah. I remember that show. Oh yeah, I didn't watch a ton of it, but I know what you're talking about.
So
it's pretty
good.
funny. That was pretty funny.
I remember
Yeah.
the show.
It took me a second. Yeah. Oh yeah, we watched Oblongs. Robot Chicken was another favorite. I mean, they were short, but like, that was another one we quoted a lot. And of course, Metalocalypse was a often quoted show. So
I didn't like Metalocalypse, but I would watch it.
it was short enough that I could handle it. I could never handle fuller episodes of it, and I didn't really like metal music, so like that part wasn't my jam. But some of the like scenes and quotes was really funny, so it was pretty funny. Unstuffed. And then I'm trying to think. Yeah, I watched a lot of anime. The main anime that I watched growing up that I loved was Rurouni Kenshin. That was like the anime my brother and I watched together a lot. I didn't really get much into Dragon Ball Z. Like I'd watch it when it was on, but it wasn't totally my thing. I love Rurouni Kenshin though.
Home Movies was another good one.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I really hated about Adult Swim for like 3 or 4 years was I would leave it on and fall asleep to it. At 6 o'clock in the morning, they had Gigantor, the really old 80s fucking anime.
Oh, jeez.
And it was always 10 times louder than the rest of the shows. So I'd be violently woken up by Gigantor.
Oh my gosh.
Gigantor.
That's funny. I don't think I stayed up late enough to watch that one. If we stayed up super late, my brother and I, that's when we would see Big O. That was I think it's time to go to bed. Yeah, and Inuyasha, that was another one I watched pretty frequently. Big O, Big O, Big O. Blood Plus for a while was like my, ooh, this is really adult show that I watched for a bit. And then I stopped because I found out there was a weird rape scene that happened towards the end, and I wasn't about that, so I stopped watching it. Also, my ship wasn't canon, so I was pretty upset about that. I mean, I watched plenty of Disney.
Well, because Pelly,
Oh,
we were
Blood
born
S-
in the 90s, not the
Wait,
70s
is it
like
Blood
you.
C? I thought it was Blood Plus. Maybe it is Blood C. Hold on. I might be confusing shows. Hold on. Am I confusing shows? I'm sorry. Blood C is... I'm sorry. Blood C is some... I think it made Blood Plus, though. It's based, like, Blood... I think it, like, turns into Blood Plus. I think... Hold on. Let me see here. Yeah, I mean, the characters are... All right, hold on. I thought...
Took a double take on that, Chuck, when you said BBC.
So Blood Plus, it's part of like, it's like related in the same universe, but it's a different show. Yeah, but I didn't watch Blood C, but Blood Plus is what I had watched for a while, and then my brother told me like some of the stuff that happens at the end, and I went, you know what, I'll pass on this because it got really weird. I just liked it because I thought her vampire helper dude was really hot. And I thought she was really cool because she like would put blood in her sword and be like super powerful. It was like a dark, like magical girl. She's not meant to be a magical girl, but like at the time, that's what I thought of it as. Yeah, I believe that Blood C. Yeah, Blood Plus basically is pretty violent throughout it, but then like the ending just gets kind of like a lot happens, and it's just no, thank you. I didn't really as a kid and teenager, there were just certain I could handle violence for the most part, but like when you got to sexual violence, I was kind of like, nope, take me out. So there are certain shows that I just decided to not watch as a result. Yay, anime.
I'm kind of surprised you liked Aqua Teen Hunger Force, though.
Me? I mean,
Yeah.
You call me sheltered, but not as much as you think. No, there were lots of different kind. I mean, there were episodes of Aqua Teen Hunger Force I didn't like. The dog episode was creeping me out. I wasn't comfortable with that one. There were plenty of episodes I was like, oh, that feels weird. But there were others I thought were funny.
The one that got me is the one where Carl gets the broom shoved up his ass all the way up to the top of his head, and it's poking out. Yeah, that one kind of.
Yeah, that one's pretty weird. The one that my brother and I often quote, which is super, super wrong, but you have to understand that when this episode came out, it caught us so off guard that we had to laugh. It's we actually just recently talked about it because we were trying to explain the reference to Callie because she had no idea. You have to understand that sometimes like my brother and I just quote random shit and she's like, what is this from? And it's the episode, they're making fun of the Veggie Tales, but it's like the fruit something. And there's just, it's so bad. This is really bad, but like it caught us so off guard we couldn't help but laugh. But like there's these two fruit, they're a married couple, and they were saying how the one guy had an anger problem, and what used to abuse his wife kind of thing, and he had to go to counseling and all that stuff. And he's like, yeah, I hit her so hard that my hands fell out and I had to get gorilla hands. And it's just this banana that comes out with gorilla hands, and it's so like, what? And it's not funny, but as a kid you're just like not sure how to process what just happened. So yeah, it's a weird show. That's for sure.
And there was a lot of mushrooms and weed that went into the making of that.
Mm-hmm. My brother got really into Squidbillies. That wasn't my thing. I was like, this is kind of a weird show, although it's not funny, but I think about it sometimes. The therapist episode sometimes makes me go, oh no.
Isn't that how real therapists act, though?
There's no space in our word. Let's just put it that way. Do you guys know who I am?
Why is Pelly not typing anymore? Did I piss him off with the 70s joke?
No, you wrote something.
What is on my shirt? It's just a flowery design. It's nothing that special. This shirt is like almost 10 years old. I save a lot of my clothes because I still fit into them, although I'm getting a little heavier in parts, especially here now for some reason. So certain shirts of mine are not fitting this way, which makes me feel very strange. But yeah, it's just flowers, something special.
Surprised that comment didn't get fucking auto-mod out of me again.
I know, right?
Just goes to show, I guess.
I'm pretty sure I blocked grannies. No.
I think I'm more sheltered than Sarah. Because you're like all listing all these shows. I'm like, I don't know these shows. I'm like, I know of it, but I've never watched them. So it's
oh my gosh, C Lab 2021. Oh wow, I forgot about that show till you brought it up. Whoa. Oh my gosh, was that the show that? Hold on, I gotta see a. Holy crap, I forgot about those. Yes. Oh my gosh. You just like unlocked the deepest recesses of my memory. Oh my gosh. Oh, I didn't know it was made by the same people that did Archer. I definitely, now that you mention it, it's super obvious. But I never thought of that before.
It's based on our year right now.
Yeah, I never thought about that either. Wow, all right. Damn, yeah.
How did
Oh
you
my
not
gosh.
watch these, Christine?
She probably didn't watch Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I didn't watch Cartoon Network much.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this was all Cartoon Network stuff.
What did you watch? Were you a Disney kid?
I was a Disney kid.
Yes.
Ugh. Disney shows were so bad.
I'm still a Disney kid, so.
I don't know why I didn't watch Disney shows, because I probably would have, but I think mainly like A, I was more into cartoons, and B, my brother controlled the remote for most of my like growing up life, so I kind of was at the whims of what he wanted to watch. And the only channel that I kind of watched like myself really was Nickelodeon, because I was huge into Avatar. I was really, well, no, this was Cartoon Network. I was really big into oh, what's that show called? Code Lyoko. I was really into that show. But Nickelodeon, I watched a lot of Fairly Odd Parents. I was super into Danny Phantom. I was more into cartoons. I wasn't really into live action shows, so take that as you will.
So Reboot.
Oh, Reboot!
Like,
My
Reboot,
brother
Sailor
liked. I think
Moon, those were like the only shows that I watched on Toonami Cartoon and then I would
Yeah.
fall asleep and then wake up to like the shows that you guys are talking about, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I would just turn it off.
Reboot. I didn't watch the show, but definitely my brother and Callie remember this show because they've talked about it before. But I've never watched it myself. No, I never saw the original Dragon Quest anime. I didn't know there was one. No, I did not watch that. Look at us being old grognards talking about old TV shows.
You guys aren't old.
See, the problem you have to understand, like for me, I've explained this before, but any show I watched before the age of like 10, I don't remember them. Like I know I watched them, but I don't remember them. What's creepier is my brother does. He'll be like, "Yeah, do you remember watching like Molly and the Big Red Couch or whatever?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I don't remember the episodes at all." And like he can sing the theme song. I'm like, there's a lot of shows that like people are like, I have to be like, yeah, I probably watched that, but I don't remember it. Like Sailor Moon is one of them. I know I watched Sailor Moon, but I cannot remember the episodes for the life of me. I just remember the characters and I remember their powers, but that's about it. But I know I watched it, but like the big comfy couch, not the big red couch, sorry.
Yeah.
Comfy couch, yep. But I know I watched it. I had the dolls. I played with the dolls, but I don't remember a single episode. It does. Yeah. And so like, that's why I say like the age of 10, because the shows I watched around then, that the shows we're talking about, Nickelodeon, like Avatar, all those shows, I remember those very vividly. And also, to be fair, some of those shows I like, once YouTube became a thing, before they really cracked down on YouTube uploads. I mean, I very frequently, especially once I couldn't really watch a show like Avatar or Code Lyoko, I would just see who was uploading those episodes and I would just watch it there. There was a time, I'm not joking, there was a time when I was a very, very busy kid growing up. I was in constantly like in piano lessons or dance lessons and all this kind of stuff. I was in a lot of clubs and stuff like that. And back when I was doing piano lessons, I think I was in middle school. And I think it was like every Tuesday. It was a tradition that literally I would come home from school. My mother would get me some sushi. And I would go on YouTube and watch the next episode I could find of Code Lyoko and eat my sushi and then go to piano lessons.
What?
That was just...
That's a schedule.
Yes. I had some pretty crazy schedules, especially once I got to high school because I was in way too many organizations. And then the same in college. And then now I'm burnt out and do nothing.
So your mom would drive you to college and buy you
No. I was just, when I hit college, I was participating in a lot of organizations. Mainly like the nerd organization of our campus and then one of the sororities. That was the big ones, but I also helped out with a bunch of them. Yeah, I loved Code Lyoko, but it's not for everyone. The problem too is it's really hard to get into because the first season was made by a different company and is the worst season. Like it was made, like they didn't know what the hell they wanted to do. And so then the later seasons, it gets better and better, but it's not for everyone. Yeah, where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Yeah.
Yeah, well, back when I was like super poor and we had like antenna TV, those were my cartoons.
Yep.
I watch stuff like
I
Pelly
don't know.
says, like Ghost Rider, Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego, Magic School Bus, Wishbone.
Yep. I didn't really watch the show Carmen Sandiego, but we had a couple of their computer games and they were pretty good. Those were good computer games. Some of them were really hard too. But yes, I kind of remember Magic School Bus a bit. I don't know if there was a live action Code Lyoko. If there was, I never saw it. Maybe. I'm sure I wouldn't be surprised. All I know is they did end the show. It didn't end in a cliffhanger, so I appreciated that. They also did something that a lot of shows don't do and they should do, which is kind of they take like their last episode is more of like a after the big thing happens. Like, where is everybody now? Yeah.
Lyoko is probably the only thing the French did good.
Yikes.
Yeah, those are the shows that I would watch. That's Sunny's writing too. Guts, Double Dare, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I know of those shows, but I know I didn't watch them.
Yeah, I watched those.
What was the game show on Nickelodeon?
Which game show? Like arcade? Like
No, it was the one with like the Aztec bullshit.
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I heard they were making a live action. I just didn't know they actually did it. Huh. I feel like I should watch it.
You should.
Just because it's supposed to take place like, oh wait, it's a whole show. It's not just a movie. Oh, it was never dubbed. Okay, it was never dubbed in English, but on YouTube they did it with subtitles.
Is
Yeah,
it French?
Yeah, it's French. Yeah, I should watch it just for funsies. It's supposed to take place like a year after the show, so it's supposed to like pick up with the show, which is kind of cool. Because the show did like have a legit ending. Like they didn't. It wasn't like it was kind of rushed, but it wasn't like not planned.
You can't do that on television.
You need to see like an image or something. Like how bad do they look? Here we go. Oh, they look a little weird. Oh my gosh, the guy they have playing Jeremy looks like freaking Bo Burnham. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, Omega Wilta. I remember Sharon Lois in Bram's Elephant Show. I remember that show. Okay, now they're talking shows that I know.
There we go.
David.
Why does Odd look like he's 10 years old? Yikes. The actors they chose look a little strange, but what the hell? Sorry, I'm looking at the live action actors for Code Lyoko, and like they're all supposed to be like I think in middle school, maybe high school. And I swear to God, the actors they have, one looks like he's 25, and the other looks like he's like 10. Why? Whatever.
Some people go through puberty differently.
Maybe.
Yeah, he was like the person who looks like he's 10. His character is always kind of more immature, and I think he is the shortest. Like that's meant to be one of the jokes, but like the difference is pretty stark. Also, they just definitely dyed that guy's hair yellow instead of just blonde for some reason, which doesn't make any sense. Very weird. I definitely have to watch this though, for sure.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing any of these boomer shows that you guys relate to.
Boomer show?
Cookie.
What do you mean boomer shows? Shut up.
Boomer shows.
It's not boomer shows.
We're calling you old. Okay, I actually forgot that today is not Friday, it is Thursday, and I have work tomorrow. So I gotta actually
whoops.
Yeah,
We
I
can
was
stay
like,
up until you have to go back to work.
no thank you. Some time ago, I used to be willing to have like 6 hours of sleep, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Not even
Sorry.
30 yet.
I know, right?
No, it's
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Yeah. I have a very big fear because it's happened before of like feeling like I'm going to fall asleep when I talk to my clients. And yes, it has kind of happened before and I don't want it to have it happen. So I need to have my sleep.
Well, I turned 35 this year and I'm going to be staying up.
Anyway, all right. I will see you guys later.
Have a good
Have
night.
a good night.
Bye.
Bye. I'm going to mess up our thing. Boop. And now you can just see Lloyd everywhere.
I fucked up like bullshit.
Yeah. That's okay. So, I'm just gonna end. I'm trying to find a place where we can have all the pictures. Oh no. How do I fix this?
Well, I thought Pelly said goodnight, Saran, for some reason.
Saran. Saran, no. No, really, why is it just you? I give up. We're just gonna say bye. Have a good night, everyone. We'll see you all next time. Again, we'll have the podcast up hopefully by this weekend. Hopefully. Night. And Pelly says night in the background.
Night, Boomer. No,
Shut up.
love you, Pelly.
But yes, have a good night, everyone. We will move you over to, I think, Nate is on right now. Nate is on right now, so you can watch him play some Final Fantasy 11, and then I think he's gonna do Fallout 76 right after. So tell Nate
Maybe.
we said hi. Have fun and good night. What did